A warm welcome to AISSMS Institute of Information Technology, Pune. I am Mr. Shashikant Kale, Assistant Professor in Department of Instrumentation Engineering. Today we are going to discuss on numerical methods and going to focus on the first method, bisection method. Bisection method is the simplest among all the numerical schemes to solve the transcendental equation. This scheme is based on the intermediate value theorem for the continuous function. Algorithm to solve this is find two numbers a and b at which f has the different signs. F is the function. The given equation for which we need to find out the solution, which are the roots of the equation, and that is being considered as f, and at the x we are considering value a and b. Okay, a is giving negative value or solution of the equation negative, and b is giving positive solution. Likely we have to consider values of a and b. Then define c by considering our roots are lies in between a and b, and c equation is step number 2, a plus b divided by 2. If b minus c, which is less than equal to the minimum error, which is epsilon, then we are stopping their equation and we are considering them as the c as the root of the solution of the equation. If not, then f of a multiplied by f of c, if less than 0, then c as the new b, means value of c will be considered as the new b. Otherwise, let c as the new value as a, and repeat the procedure for the next iteration. So this is the algorithm to execute the bisection method. Let's see an example. Say for example, equation x square minus 3 is equal to 0, and that is your f function, and x belongs to 1 comma 2. It is given that 1 and 2, right? So it is given in this equation the roots are lies between 1 and 2, and we have to find out what is the root. We are going to close to the root which is lies in between 1 and 2. So first step is f of x is equal to x square minus 3. Find the values of f of a and f of b. A is 1 and b is 2. F of 1, which is f of a, is equal to minus 2, which is less than 0. That is the negative side root. And f of 2 is equal to, if f of 2 value is coming equal to 1, which is greater than 0, that means this is positive end root. F of x is equal to 0, those are the actual roots. To give function in continuous and the root lies in the interval 1 and 2, let's see with the intermediate point. This is how bisection, that means midpoint, right? So it is after all finding out the midpoint. So c is equal to 1 plus 2 divided by 2 by confirming that whether it is negative and positive, and the value of c equal to 1.5. Okay, and now we will find out what is f of c. That means f of 1.5, that value is minus 0.75, which is a negative side root, and previous negative side root is a. Now we are going close and close towards the root. Now roots are lies between, instead of 1 and 2, they are lies between minus 0.75, sorry, they are lies between 1.5 and 2. Getting? So new a will be a value of c, which is 1.5, and we are going to continue repeat this process for the further iterations. So likewise we can find out the roots of the characteristic equation, approximate roots of the characteristic equation. Advantages and disadvantages of method is guaranteed to be converged. Divergence is not possible in this method, as it is very simple and it is going to converge the close to the roots. The error bound decreases by half with each iteration. So there is no provision that error is going in different way, non-linear way, or uh, other way. Directly the error is bound to decrease by half after each iteration. It is converges very slowly. The method is converges very slowly. This is one of the disadvantage, because what we are trying multiple iterations and we are making the half, and we are going close to the equation, close to the roots, and this is not able to detect the multiple roots. That's one of the disadvantage, you can say. Thank you for listening patiently.